Silver fence and green tarps. 2833, position 1, unit 960 South Veranda Street. Turn 7 Henry, John Young, 098, Black Key, Climate TV.
Hello, good evening. Welcome to 8:52, September 1st. $69. Bye, guys. See ya. Later, losers. Oh man, I don't want to do this right now.
Goodbye 301 Pine Creek Lane, 3 incident 5788 RD Metro. The suicide is good. Question overdose, supposed to be 2120 South Bentley, over 203.
61 Fall, 822 South Orangeboro.
The unit on the Queens Avenue side of the apartment building, additional 5769. 520, 520 coming. And the Whittier outside, I think at Henry 224. She's severe retaliation to me, so I have you contacted my phone. Incident squad 28, entry ALS 8101 South
Rude. Always does that. It's off like by. So stupid. It's always off by just enough to make me mad with the OCD. Huh. What ifs? Uh-oh.
Westbound towards Elevator. 1, 2, 2, 9. 1341, your PC says I'm at 27217, Central Court, dead end, Carousel Circle. Station for Sheriff and Route.
Toyota, no place, we're going to keep on. Orange is Franklin.
1695.
Franklin and Orange.
Ward 374 Blair Drive, intensity.
Interesting. Hey, thanks for letting me go.
459 McPherson and Eastern. Number 2. 5 is code 6 on the DUI. Hines and on requested CU or in North Hollywood unit. It says 552-630-1515. If you would.
36 is there, airship available at 35 traffic, 745
Number 2.
Whoever asked about the scanner question, I'm listening to like 8 or 9. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The work radio makes 9, so I guess 9, 8 or 9, depends on how you look at it.
The corner, the down poles on, and also if there's no toll number.
Lake Street incident number 152-018. Code 6, your side, my miles. 36. Need a control from rescue 900. Are we supposed to wait for PD?
Not here. 69-4, there are no poles down here. Engine 45, 498, entry ALS. 5508, Upperwood Avenue, South Lakewood. Junction, Everett Street. 4th Street from Alameda.
Looks like Timmy Winner was with you on that one.
Roger. Slow down, back and white, slow down. Okay, going from lane to lane, well signaling. Continuing eastbound on 4th Street. Still number 2 lane, we're going over the bridge.
Black and white body, that one.
Copy, slow, it's going pretty slow.
Cross the parking lane.
You got time, let's give him some room. Okay, he's straddling the number 1 and number 2 lane. SUV, possibly a Chevrolet Tahoe, last name southbound Western, code 2113, we have approximately 5 minutes ago on a number of occupiers, 603 is 5810, 3838. 15 group, 626 South Alvarado, the street in the rear alley, lying on the ground underneath the blanket near the parking area in danger of being hit by vehicles. Here advises response from 6th Street. Code 2 is dead having 2 turrets and 2 first seconds. And then overdose 132 Sarah McClacy is my big name for 206 589 North on Eastern Vermont 10236 Avenue. Subject number is having 12 years Matthew. Correction last 5 minutes ago at full location.
143 ALS 250 Academy cross Augusta.
Dodger shirt, 3 left hand. Logic on for additional code 2 incident 5805 or you can
the uniform code 2 is possible. 133 10-4 for 9 suspect 850 Avenue, suspect male, black hair and dreadlocks, Martinini, white sweatshirt, backpack, carrying an iPad, and beer can of
ALS
51
standard
Highway 219 1415. Going to be at Pecan and the 4th and 4th Street, looking at loading up on the 101, but they're at the corner of Pecan and 4th. Call to commercial, please. Thank you.
Anytime on the jersey? Diabetic problem. 3300 Civic Center Drive. TTDA. Map page 17 schedule on commercial 9841 142.
Incident
Over park on the day side of the park. 2 suspects were running in 2 vehicles. Vehicle number 1, white sports car. Vehicle number 2, no brother, playing loud music. Go to the 582 1532. Church lane 2, 92 and 18. Unit command on 3rd frequency 850 car out in current and 453. 353, 453, 991 commander from phone line. Going 610 Olympic. Man 1341 was 60th Street. Suspect vehicle was a white 4-door, looking at male black. 3435 years, no further code 2 from 5834, 1235. 1067 will handle.
173 Highway, cross of Casimir.
Okay,
Medical alarm 1210 Cherokee, cross of Lexington Avenue.
10 coming in center right away.
Show me back out, show back.
Squad 173, ALS, Robert 242. Okay, 1250 anyway. Brand damage. 245, ambulance traffic is on, ambulance DUI involved. Suspect vehicle look like Toyota Camry, 3 Union Charles 580, 3 Union Charles 580. Suspect is male Hispanic, 20, gray sweatshirt, black pants. Additional on incident 5818. Gang members 18 to 21 years, class vehicle investigation share.
Madonna, starting on 459 at 120 Humber, New City. Wearing a black short sleeve shirt. He entered a newer model green Subaru plate 9995 for Henry 1. Flats in the area of El Redondo and Dismiss. Possible first name and region.
Is in the blue Jeep Cherokee, Mark Family, 30 Savage Grove,
Current 2005 Subaru London Fernandez first of Hector out of Long Beach. Information only for Redondo, Torrance.
30. Upon comments, descriptions, and 5844, 1514. Will be sanitation. Okay.
Lewis. Lewis is asking if I'm going to the bank robbery, and somebody was like, "That's so far away, dude." Yeah, I'm going. Matter of fact, I already went.
Metro from Rescue 861. You have traffic for 861. Rescue 861, on the line, says go in.
853.
I didn't go. The company went. I didn't shoot this, but I'll take the credit. Ah! Nah, AJ shot it. It's still ongoing. So there was a brief little shootout between suspect and officer. Officer was injured. He was transported. It became a barricade situation. It's possible. It's very possible that the suspect has killed himself. Now, he might have did it with explosives, which means bomb squad is on the way, and it's going to take a while before they make entry. And this is what we're looking at. Your sister is going to have a busy night. And, yeah, that's all. We don't need to look at all that footage. Hopefully it gets on the news.
Subject was getting close to the RP's wife. Could be touching himself. He was a male black in his 30s, 5'5", medium build, wearing a white shirt, red shorts. He was still in the business at the time of calling. That was about 30 ago.
Yes, I am wearing a costume. Yes, ABC7 already does have footage, as does CBS2, as does KCAL9, as does probably KTLA. And yes, I am wearing a costume. This is the costume of a stringer. Well, not all stringers dress like this, but this one does. Just like anything else, Jeff. Just like anything else, Jeff. Just gotta do it. Just gotta look at it. Just gotta learn it. Experience. Listen. Same way you learn anything else, man. Practice. Same way you learn anything else. Practice.
Yeah, copy guys. He's
Quaker, absolutely. Absolutely.
We got we're in the southwest corner of 8th and Green. The big gray building with the white rails. We have a suspect inside an apartment. There's smashed the window, but I guess we're the only unit that's coming to this call. My partner is by the window on the west side of the building. He should be shining up. You see it?
72 entry, 8720. Yes, copy, got eyes out now. Just jumped at peak billboard.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. Not necessarily, but thank you.
We're trying to get the manager to come out, and I'm guarding the north side to see if actually run out. If you can get additional units to respond to assistance with it. If you can just keep an eye to the east and the heels to the south. I have a male black inside wearing a baseball cap. I'll get you more of the trick on it.
Alright, copy. I'm looking. Looks like a flat over there. Can you have a flat on that?
He just, he's at the scene still. He just said every station's there. They weren't there when he sent in his footage, so he may or may not get a hit. It's really hard to get hits at this time of day, but it is very possible. I've done it a lot. I did it last week a few times. I got a couple hits this morning on last night's fire.
13, we're down to on channel 2. It's considered oversized. It's a RV and a trailer attached, and there's no permit.
Hey, Ship, I'm getting information from tenants that they used to reside there and they're locked out. So stand by. It might be a good. River is going to be a valid for one of those two.
Okay, John, you've got a door on the 3 side. Once you get a unit with you, I'll post up the unit to the back side of this. You got the front door covered and no door on the west side. So I think you'll be
West side? Back side?
First plate for the RV, the California temporary plate of Adam John 697.
That's funny. That's funny. No, I can't share what's funny. Personal business. Uh-oh. What's up, Florida? How are you? No, he doesn't have any hostages. And if he did, they could probably walk out safely right now.
Engine 43 with squad 26, difficulty
He
breathing.
did.
221
Suspect did.
Valley Boulevard, the Chevron gas station. Engine 103 with squad 50, difficulty breathing. 6540 road speed. Yeah, 147. Cross minute. Go.
Well, Legacy, that's because you haven't hit play. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Captain, I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
With the license plate of 995.
Engine 168, squad 87. 054
In the area of
0 west. 0 in the 105 freeway off ramp.
That's funny.
Suspect's name was Enrique. No weapons used. Plate on the vehicle, -29 registration.
Chaser, not necessarily true.
20 on a 2005 Subaru.
Not necessarily true. A lot of people get away with it.
The information was not located on 43, 2110 hours.
14.
And 963 control.
Engine 168, cancel response. Engine 168.
Thanks.
On to impound a vehicle inside of an enclosure of a movie shoot at 200 South Brand. I have a long number 256819.
Sucks.
But we're going to go inside and see if we can get a hold of manager.
Excuse me, I burped. Wardy, my live schedule is all over the place. The Netflix title they are talking about is a show that I am on, and it's called Shot in the Dark. Shot in the dark. Who's to blame? I give news. A great name. Great. Are those shots fired? Shots fired where? Random. How hard do you think is it to become a cop in LA? Captain Onion Head. Well, it all depends on how bad you want to do it and how old you are. So, if you want to do it real bad and you're young, probably not hard at all. If you're like, maybe I want to do it and you're in your 30s, probably a little harder. Suspect is dead. Chester's dead. Chester's dead.
Standing by. Check where sheriff is. Is he on the 105 freeway or is it going to be at Imperial off of the freeway?
Do nothing. Just post up on the back door. You hit that top first.
We don't quite know if he was shot, Gabriel.
4959.
We can say he was minorly injured, and that would be correct. Or we can say an officer is injured. Let's say that. See how the news says things? Now, his injury was took place during a shooting. But I don't know if he was shot. He was injured. That's what they're saying. He was injured. But the suspect is dead. Suspect dead. What's up with the pursuit in SVS yesterday? I don't know. Ask them. A credible source on Twitter claiming officer was shot. He was shot during a shooting. That is correct. We will definitely find out soon. Read Colton PD Twitter. Nah. Am I hiring? Nah. And the reason I'm not saying he was shot, he might have very well been shot, and it might have been confirmed. I haven't seen it with my eyes. I am in the industry of giving information, and I don't want to give wrong information, so I'll let you guys say what you have heard, and I'll stick with what I have heard until I've heard different. And I can easily just Google it and figure it out myself, but nah, what's the fun in that? What up, Playboy? Well, were all your questions answered? Oh, you had like a bunch of questions yesterday, and I loved it, but it was just so much easier for you to watch the show, right? And you were entertained instead of just looking at a bunch of fire trucks and a smoking building. Which I got 2 hits on. And now you know what that means. Anything going on tonight? Yeah, there's a story going on in Colton at the Chase Bank. That's about it. And a new restaurant opened up in West Hollywood. That's a big deal. Smells like California at that restaurant. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Nova Scotia. Woo, those cars are close. I haven't been in Pomona in a minute. My guy, I have a Pomona guy. He's always in Pomona. When did I drive through Pomona? Usually when I'm in Pomona, I'm driving through it. I drive through it a lot more often than I stop in it. It's been a while since I covered a story out there. I don't need to any longer. You grew up there in the 80s, right on. Upland Skate Park.
Overdose, 1530 over.
355, stand by on your PR, which means to meet.
On your PR.
Warning distributor, you get a call.
Western 12-4, you code Sam or code 1048, please.
33 correction, please, then.
Were you guys jealous of San Dimas High? That they got Bill and Ted?
6, Alameda North of Temple, 6 King, Union.
Thank you, Gene.
Traffic,
Captain, you're funny. I hope so, Quaker. Here's the thing about that. I gotta start coming up with a plan. This is sad. This sucks to say, but if the Dodgers win, the city burns. I mean, it's a figure of speech, but parts of it will, and it's fun, dangerous, exciting, all together, nerve-wracking. What up, Bobby? Thank you for fanning out. But yeah, it's kind of where it's one of those days where I don't park my. I gotta be careful where I park my car. I gotta be really careful where I park my car. So, kind of grab my skateboard, grab the little camera, grab my skateboard helmet, and make sure the camera's going on the helmet, and roll with the crowd. Try not to get blasted by the cops. The problem is when you fit in, it's easier for me to maneuver that way on my skateboard. Yeah, because I can get back to my vehicle. And if I have my small camera, then I don't have to worry about my big camera getting damaged. If I take out my big camera, I'm gonna have to stay in one spot, and it just doesn't work. Can't get on the skateboard, and after lots of experience, when you're in the middle of riot situations, you want to be able to move about. You want to be able to move about. Yeah, the problem with the GoPro is you can't zoom in, so you got to be in the action with the GoPro, up in it, which is fine. Now, with the big camera and the big yellow vest and stuff, you can stand behind the cops. With the little camera, you're kind of getting taken out with the rest of the guys, but it makes for better footage. Cynthia, I don't know what happened on that Sunday. It's a short week, though. Hopefully they figure it out. Hey, we were just talking about you, Code 2. Hopefully they figure it out by Thursday. Hello, Virginia Beach. Hello, Brooke. How long have I been doing this? Almost 20 years. Playboy. You asked that yesterday. I don't answer that question, man. I don't. Like I said yesterday, the craziest thing I've seen is people asking, what's the craziest thing you've seen? A little warm. Throw on the AC.
You'll further description, follow PR home from work in Long Beach and is currently circling the neighborhood for the past 20 minutes. So Steelers are 5'9",
that's not very nice.
5'16".
John Ida, Adam, David Ida, George, DOB 12734.
Very nice, bye-bye.
Pretty sure I messed up that first.
Basically, the reason they did that is because he was driving too dangerous, and it was only traffic infractions is why they pulled him over. I don't believe it started as robbery or homicide suspects or anything like that. So if they can just back off and track him with the helicopter, it gives the bad guys the feeling that they're not being chased, and the cops are hoping that they'll slow down. In yesterday's case, they sped up. But there's been a good few chases the past few days. We are the chase capital of the world.
I'm gonna put another call in. First call in.
Parolee. Yeah, see, you're probably talking about a different pursuit than I was watching. Like I said, there's been a lot of pursuits.
24 negative.
24, Roger. I have a PR on the line from your call 1860 West Hedgewood Street.
PR, the daughter advised her father returned about 10 minutes ago. He's at the location.
Deal number Union 1040710. That's Union 10407.
Code 411 Western District.
The recycles folded on between National and Pico. Last seen 5 to 10 minutes ago. Northbound on Sepulveda, loud off-road motorcycle running on the sidewalk. Suspect is a male unknown, black hooded sweatshirt, no helmet. 5960
Vanessa, not really. I mean, I don't know. There's accidents going on, stabbings, bank robberies. Most of this job is sitting and waiting. 90% of it. 90% of it is spent sitting down in this seat.
What is that? You can just go through that.
It's pretty ironic considering I grew up with 0 patience and I didn't listen worth anything. Now my job consists of having patience and listening to everything. It's like golf. I don't have any patience. I get frustrated. I pick that sport. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think anybody can be a stringer. No. A lot of people have tried. Doesn't work out. This is a figure of speech, but to be a really good stringer, you gotta have a good supporting cast. You gotta have a really good supporting cast. Meaning, you better have some friends and family understand your passion. I'm proof anyone can be a stringer. You're funny.
Tinker on the floor, no place.
On the court, no place. The PR is not willing to mute. PR is afraid you take contact her vehicle. Southeast Antilles investigation 10611 Avalon Boulevard. 2269 at 1834.
Broker, the little small pickup truck with the rack. That was at McDonald's, the broker at the light.
Vanessa, yes it is. Yes, it is. It's a little different though, but yeah, for the most part, it's the same. The back is different. You can't see what's on the back of this, but the front is the same.
Suspect was last seen getting on the freeway. Starbucks stop 120.
Check on the transient subject 501974 at the McDonald's. The transient side of the location, refusing to leave. Described as a Middle Eastern male, 40 to 50 years, wrapped up in a red blanket. For the RP subject is aggressive.
Engine 32 is followed by engine 152, change in jurisdiction. Azusa is first. For stick ALS.
This is from 17950 Valley Vista Boulevard. The thing is, Sequoia.
Vanessa. Nope. Nope, that's me in my chest. Nope.
John Victor Robert 74. Suicide.
I own one though. It's under my bed. With my snowboard. Well, one of my snowboards.
From PTSD, wearing a Funko base pink shirt with design on it, blue jeans, something on with a knife. So this is mostly in the area of Victory and Chester or Victory and Hamilton or Woodman. Our call is additional code 259838926. Corridor, Alejandro Ortiz, 1348, Cambria Avenue.
Yeah, Brooke. That's what we'll say.
Silver, Honda Civic.
That's what we'll say.
Rendo Della, Plaza Aldina. East 23 Squad 115, KLS 9858, Park, cross of 16. East 150, BLS, Golden Valley.
Oh yeah, I saw that, John. I did see that. But what happened was, I was about to fix it, some security guards in the area came up and started talking shop. I did see that. Thank you for the heads up again.
Okay. Try briefly. 4054. Go ahead.
We're going to be close to east the wall, on 5, around 15th the wall.
Engage up, stop 18 corner on the white Nissan Sentra, field plate.
And let her know numbers on your block number. We need to figure out the other.
IW96, IW96,
Problem solved.
9. Sheriff, call back on the middle of the city for your niece, Sharon. 2209 East Imperial Highway to
Excuse me. Do you ever cover Westwood? Yeah, sometimes. They don't get many fires. They don't get me too many stories out there. Recently they had a flooding. They've had a couple good floodings. You get a good crash every once in a while. Wilshire and Federal. But for the most part, most of your story is going to be right there off the 405. The cat, it was, for me, it was right place, right time, right skill set. The right want. For other people, some of them didn't get to be a firefighter or a police officer, and this is their way of getting in on the action. Some people know radios and codes and stuff. I just like playing with cameras and knew my way around town. And had a certain type of work ethic. No, not at all. Not at all. I'm technologically challenged. And I have zero interest in what it is you just said. I like ham. I also like turkey, roast beef, chicken. But operating the ham, nah, that's not for me. I'm not that guy.
Vehicle meet 1X11 ports if they can for transportation of a child.
Am I okay? I'm fine, thank you. Why are you asking? Nope, not into that either. Don't care about that stuff.
2007 Ford Boulevard Cross
Don't. Call them radioheads. Not a radiohead.
Lincoln John. Correction 6 Church, Lincoln John, 369.
Not for me, Jesse, not for me. Not for me. That was my old, from Tarzan. or was that King Kong? Was I doing Tarzan or King Kong? I think I was doing King Kong, huh?
Negative, thanks for checking.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Short quarters.
Boom. Boom.
All that units, possibility that we suspect there now, 3327 Sabina Street, 3327 Sabina Street, suspect now is 920 Uber driver. On your way arm with the IV, it's the rest of your camera code 36015, ready 478, standby for additional. For the DCC.
Yeah, it's 9:32 in Los Angeles. What's your question?
+9, +9, 167. Would be on the northeast corner.
Was King Kong.
Additionally, get a call, about Avenue.
Burgess. Is there two Burgess on here? Are you guys related?
Additional hit, 5983.
They just like to be tickled in general, Brooke. I don't think the stash makes a difference. Gotcha. See, I was okay at the memory game, the matching game as a kid. Still love that game. But right now, I just played it with Burgess. I used to know Burgess.
Hey, possibility that we suspect there now, 3327 Sabina Street, 3327 Sabina Street, 36015, ready
Because it's Halloween, dude. That's why the costume, it's Halloween.
Precinct?
79, negative 29, registration current, August 8th of 2020.
You guys look at the city for a minute.
Exit 45, residential fire alarm, 6039, Avenue, crossing Tennessee.
What's your from set on 4? Okay, 3327, Sabina. What's your name? 39 years, 9 for 3 from located on 18th Street, to the PCH.
24, squad 37, traffic collision, ALS,
and PCH.
south on 14, south of Rancho Vista Boulevard.
Call Victor 4. Your possible DW suspect 3327 Sabina Avenue with an ambulance cutting. It's code 3 incident 6015 road 478. 1447, 1447, your seat.
Go from the code 6 Charles Clifton, we're also taking custody. That's my area. The left should be the most Sabina, and we're going to be from Florence Avenue, the unit is 6013, 8805.
6025, eliminate the Bravo 3,
This way to 7, activate Ida George 520. No direction on travel, give it.
Easy, please. Line length, zero. Copy will be in line.
65, 68, no 5. Looking for 1 police station to Northern PCH. Don't want police involved. Response code 3 to 6602 for 593.
overheal drive,
On the ambulance cutting 3327 Sabina Avenue, Purchase Sabina Street. Suspect is an Uber driver, male, white, 19 years, blonde hair, dark jacket, dark cab. Was armed with the unknown type 9, additional incident 6015.
5, 6, Mercedes, Beverly.
2 incident 2034, 1835.
035, RD 2074.
3327 Sabina Street. 35 measure. 231 for warehouse from calls 330. Returns no 111. 1978 Jimmy house car. Mountain Speed Bro 11111 Jeffrey Boulevard. Unit 47.3 Culver City.
Unit 275, 459 Hostile, 1535 Cambria Street, 1535 Cambria Street, second-hand information from the PR was not at the location, received from the Sun. Unknown intruder inside of the residence. Here are two
Go
subjects,
Hoosiers.
rooms, one upstairs and one downstairs. Code 360478269. Washington, over.
328 328 Jose Sequin 3275 West Island, Coast City. Heading at 3327 Pasadena Street. 214 East 100 First Street, call back. And my suspect returned to location. Are you able to respond? The unit to local. Say hello, a battery suspect that just left. 6245 along 3 Avenue, Coast Incident 605-3666. Gateway Drive, 180, Gateway Drive, code 382-6042-8505.
Let me get up in the clip, we call it a site, 6 and Gassy.
Connecting us at 497 additional on the ambulance cutting at 3327 Sabina Street. The PR advised the suspect is surrounded by numerous citizens that are not allowing him to leave, and they're next to the suspect vehicle, which is a red sedan. Additional on 6015 along 3 Avenue. Suspect is a male, white, 39 years old, 5'10", out of 50 pounds, dark brown hair, wearing blue shirt, blue jeans. Code 2 incident 6053, RD666. Additional unit 3327 Sabina Street.
425 West 3rd Street, Classification Street, stage for sheriff and route.
Okay, 1049.
Quick 153, squad 154, 6 ALS, 1243 East Padilla Street, unit 3 Charlie, possibly near Glen Avenue. Code 164, injury ALS, 163 district, 438 Street, Glen Avenue. Engine 182, 183, paramedic. 133, cross together and stop.
Nine traffic stop, Whittier and Spence on 6 Charles Frank Young, 086.
409, traffic stop, Whittier and Sprint. 6 Charles Frank Young, 086. Heavy red.
Roger.
Roger.
Platinum 97, show code for suspect in custody. Can I get a unit with a camera to respond?
Yes, code 43327 Sabina Street, suspect in custody. Can you hold that unit with a camera to meet 4897 at 3327 Sabina Street, identified? 4974 off 16. Have it.
Yeah. Haha, Mr. Troll, when you were saying costume, I just thought you were being funny, and now you want Howard to be president. Well, Howard can't be president. He wasn't born here. I'm sorry. What's up, Connecticut?
Engine score 21, CDLS 4601 West Rosecrans Avenue, Unit 7, cross Ramona Avenue.
Dispatch, one additional rescue and 800 ambulance emergency.
Engine 14, 6-person DLS 1616 West 106 106th Street, Southeast Tinker Avenue.
Good, how are you?
They say what happened?
No, I don't like bothering people while they're working. I usually wait till it's all kind of done here.
Okay.
Did I hear correctly? You saved the day? Or you helped save the day? Is that what I heard? You kinda...
In the way.
Do you mind if I grab your statement?
Sure.
All right, cool. Let me grab your statement real quick.
Not me.
Let me grab one thing real quick. So did he stab you? Is that what happened? Did you get stabbed, or is that just from something else?
I just got sliced. I really don't know how I got sliced, but I think it was when I was trying to break them apart.
Break them apart? All right, I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna turn the light on you. It's gonna be harmless. Let me get your colors right. All right. Hold right there. Turn that down once. Turn you up just a little. All right. Go ahead and start. I'll hold this. First of all, just look at me. I'll hold it. What happened? What were you doing, and how did you get sliced?
Not like a fence, but a little bugs. And from there, that's when I try to film with 2 few shots and then try to get him off. And then that's when I seen him, he kind of grabbed me on my leg. And to be honest, I didn't know, so I kind of took my shoe off. And I'm guessing that's when he had the knife on me as he was grabbing my leg. And that's probably where I got slashed. I pretty much got a knife.
So I saw one ambulance leave, and I saw somebody in the back of that ambulance in handcuffs. Is that the Lyft driver?
Yeah.
That was the Lyft driver with the handcuffs, and that was the one who had the knife and was stabbing people. Gotcha. So you just know what happened, what you saw, not what happened before.
Yeah.
So you saw the person in handcuffs there in the all black. That's the Lyft driver. Was in a fight with a female fare, a passenger, or just a female?
That's when I had to put the whole out from the knife. And from there, I guess I put it away. I didn't see them put it away or anything. And I guess the lady over there said that she seen the girl hit him with a purse. So I guess from there, she tried to put him more, meet him a couple times, and then that's when it all went down.
So the guy and the baby that just walked by, it was that baby's mom? That was the baby's mom that was stabbed?
No, that was the son of the mom.
The son of the mom that was stabbed. So mom's still here? Mom didn't get stabbed?
Mom actually got stabbed. She's already probably got.
Oh, so mom was stabbed and mom's son was stabbed? Okay, just mom. So that was the dad and the baby that just walked by, right? All right, and then it was that baby's mom that got into the fight and that went to the hospital? Okay, I'm just gonna ask you your first name because you were a witness to something. I don't want your last name. So what's your first name and spell it? Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Anything else you want to add to this? I mean, so what are you going to do now? I mean, I just saw you had a hole in your foot. All right. Well, take care, Jose. Thank you very much. Have a good one. So that's what I thought I heard. That's what caught my attention. That's why I came down here. I heard it was Uber's what I heard, but Uber, Lyft, same thing. Domino's, Pizza Hut, same thing. That it's a great story, actually. So the Uber driver refused to take the family because of the baby seat. Mom and Uber driver got into it. Lyft driver, sorry, pulled the knife, got into a tussle, stabbed the mom, great story, and then also stabbed a Good Samaritan who we just talked to who tried to break it up. Great story. Hi guys.
What's good?
How you doing?
What happened to you?
There's an incident. It's gonna be blocked off for a little while, but you should be able to go to the yellow tape.
Okay.
So I'm happy. I'm in charge of the baby tomorrow, so I was planning on going in early. This is not a breaking news story. This is my feed at 12:30 morning story. I'm stoked. This is a great story. I'm glad I talked to that dude. And I was looking for some Uber Lyft stickers, but I couldn't find it. But that dude just, and another thing too was the Good Samaritan surrounded the Uber Lyft driver so he couldn't leave. And that's why I started making my way over here, because I knew the suspect was in custody. So it's a good story. I mean, was the Lyft driver in self-defense? Mom hit him with the purse. Mom got stabbed. I'll take it. Let's go back to the scene, see if we see anything. See if we can get a sound bite with LAPD. Let's there's a shot I haven't got yet with downtown in the background. Now that I know this is a great story, I'm gonna take my time on it, wait a couple minutes here, get all the right shots. Mr. Famous, the answer is never. The answer is never. Watch out, kiddo. There was some sort of altercation between a Lyft driver and a passenger.
And you got shot?
No, nobody was shot. So yeah, there's downtown back there, guys. Can't go wrong when you got downtown and you're shot. Now, I missed transport, kind of. As we were rolling up, the ambulance was leaving, but I was able to zoom in with my dash cam and get the ambulance leaving the scene. So I do have transport-ish, but I also have transport of the suspect, and I just spoke to Good Samaritan who tried to help out. So I'm very happy. No, Mom shouldn't have gotten mad. Mom put her baby in danger. No. All right. Good. Rideshare assault, rideshare stabbing. I like rideshare stabbing. I don't want to call it Uber stabbing. I don't want to call it Lyft stabbing. Rideshare stabbing. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner, folks. We have a winner. What time is it? I'm gonna need this footage out here, so let's go in here and grab that. The good news is I don't have anything but time right now. I got nothing but time right now. Because I am not feeding this for breaking news. Right, no, this isn't breaking news.
He has a
Is it?
surrendered CDL to Colorado. Numerous cars in our system for
That's a tough question.
647.
My gut says hold it. My gut says hold it. Hold it. If it was 9:23, I would do something with it, but nah. I'm gonna do this one properly. Send it out 12:15, 12:30, make phone calls, let everybody know what I have. Because if well, I guess it really doesn't make a difference, hits or hits, but if I was to feed it right now and I got breaking news, it'd be like I worked last night and got news for today, but I want some hits for tomorrow. I already got hits for today. Right on, man, mid. I am, I mean, not right on that, you know, but right on that they caught him.
Engine 186, Club 101, feature 061 North 5th Avenue, Unit 5, Preston, Police.
So let's look at our, what we would consider a somewhat transport shot. You guys can watch it with me. It's not that bad. It's better than nothing. I mean, she's in there. Boom. It's broadcast quality. This is a good story. I'm curious on how it plays out. I'll never see. We never really find out what happens unless it's a big story like the Dallas officer or something. Then we find out, you know. I got all night to edit this, but I guess I should do it now, right? A better time than the present. I got you guys a story. I got me a story. Well, you guys didn't get a story. You got content. I got a story. The other thing too is if I let the stations know there's nothing stopping a helicopter or two from coming overhead, using all the information I just gave them and showing their overhead story or showing their overhead footage. And in the morning, show their overhead footage again instead of buying my stuff. So I'm just going to keep this story quiet. It's between us and the 72 people that are on here. Don't tell anybody I got this story, okay? We quiet.
31 FD 61 Pulse up speed, exposition over at platform.
Engine in 1554. 65 from the route.
Engine 115, have an exit alarm. 121,
Put on my lipstick.
Close of 4th Avenue.
In the yard at 3727 Rockwell. Male on a bike.
Coming into K1 begin 5-3, focus team on subject to South Park, 500 Valley Drive, 500 Valley Drive. Identity near the playground, no further description or keep the detail around.
Last one in the backyard.
Second answer by Mary Fishing. Years South Shore, Black Town, continues to the area of the open to down park location, forces to 311.
One story vacant with a detached garage in the back, fully involved.
Unit spotted structure 103rd and Central, Rescue 65 on scene, one story vacant with a detached garage, fully involved in the rear.
There's a better name for this besides rideshare stabbing. Mom stabbed by rideshare driver. Rideshare driver stabs mother. Rideshare driver stabs mother. Is that clickbait? It sounds clicky to me, but it's also what it is. It's also what it is, right?
Engine 56, engine 56 on hand, all you cancel, Life Force 50 and Glendale engine.
Right? That's what it is.
Roger. Life Force 50.
That sounds way better.
Glendale engine 22, you can discontinue your cancel.
Yes, I'm missing a fire, but I got the story I was looking for, guys. So I'm not done working, but I'm done working. Mom stabbed by a rideshare. I like rideshare driver stabs mom. Mom's ride goes away, and now we're all reaching. Back in the day, they used to do like when they drop tape, they would try to be like. In today's world, you can't do it, but back in the late '80s, early '90s, they would they would have puns with their stuff. You know, they would kind of altercation leads to rideshare stabbing. Rideshare driver assaults mom. I like rideshare driver stabs mom though. All right.
33 getting rescue 809 out of quarters. Osborne.
And Good Samaritan. See, rideshare. See, I was gonna call it rideshare stabbing incident. Rideshare stabbing incident works. What's up, buddy? Do you want me to move or something? And then the other is, what's going on, guys? Can I help you? I just wanted to say hi. So I don't know. Rideshare driver stabs mother. I like that one. Yep. Now he's in front of me. Rideshare driver stabs mother. I like Rideshare. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. It has two things that make you go, huh? Huh? A mom being stabbed and a rideshare driver doing it. That's a good story. Gerardo, that's a long title. We usually like to keep it 2 words, but sometimes it goes into 6 or 7. But rideshare driver stabs mother. I'm going with that.
Hold of a security personnel, and we've got your channel on 8:30 reset. 4026 Steely Avenue. Roger. 4 attempted suicide. Specific steps across the Carmona.
Oh, that sucks. Aww. That sucks on my part. Darn. Somebody screwed up. It's okay though. My soundbite is what's gonna sell this. And I got a shot of the baby and the dad.
Metro Rescue 57, the patient at the residence or intersection call?
Ooh, I do want to get a close up of that dude. So let's just stabbing. That's his foot right there. Yeah, that's fine. I'll put a close up on that.
57, stand by.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let it be. That I can probably do something to though, right? Let's see here.
1720 East 15th
See, when you have time, you can do things. Now, is this gonna do it to everything, or is it gonna do it just to that? It's gonna do it to all that. We don't want that. So, undo. Okay. Now we'll here, 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 and now we go here, and now we go here.
Rescue 57 to be there, section 175th.
Alright, I'm happy. I'm not excited, but I'm happy. And like I said, I got time. Got nothing but time for you, baby. Alright, so what's our date?
Rescue 881, Rescue 39, diabetic, 6741. Tobias Avenue, LEP is on scene. Your incident number is 1567. On scene, confirming the signs up. We have a detached garage that's still on fire. We're getting water on it right now. That's the assignment coming. We're going to be known as Central IC. Station's going to be on Central and 103rd. Give us GOT for traffic. Central IC, Roger. Truck 9 only. Truck 9 was canceled when light 4664 was added.
Central IC, affirmative. 410 to suicide, 1715 East 7th Street.
Incident Patrol 114, Squad 92, Chastain, 39939, 170th Street East, cross of Lake Los Angeles Avenue.
Rescue 33, up to your status.
Hey guys, did I grab everything? I got a tripod, I got a camera, I got you. All right, we're good to go, yo.
Metro from Central IC, we have a corrected address of 10401.
I believe I'm gonna have some connection problems going on here.
You can discontinue or cancel. Rescue 25 on the radio. Found the person down. 2001 East Marengo Street. Process coming. You can cancel 865 handle. Rescue 46, you can discontinue or cancel.
Charles, 2274, still on the wrong side.
Central IC, you have 10 minutes on your into the clock.
Engine 49, public assist.
800.
Unit C, Bravo, cross dead end, and Alta Vista Drive.
Engine 84 Roger, rescue 872 cancel.
Venus the Cat, no, close, but please don't give out locations, otherwise I'll have to block you. Thank you.
Central IC, copy.
What's up, Al? That's really weird considering I was a couple blocks from that intersection. How weird, huh? Huh.
One person extradition out of New Mexico only.
Metro 894, intersection of Clemson and Cremona. They circle the area. Do you have anything further?
What is this? What is this? It's nothing. It's nothing, I guess. It's a bust is what it is. Hey, look, there's downtown LA.
You can upgrade your hunter emergency.
For whoever asked what this is, it's a live stream. Are you familiar with live streams? I'm just being a smart mouth. That's weird. Oh, that explains it. I'm a news cameraman. I film all the bad stuff you see on TV in the morning. Do you have Netflix? If you have Netflix, check out a show called Shot in the Dark. It will explain who I am and what it is I do a lot better than I can tell you. Right? Right. Cool. Glad we got that covered. I think it's time for me to say bye-bye. Right? I've been going strong for almost 2 hours. I got you guys a story. What do you think? Exactly like the movie Nightcrawler. As a matter of fact, and I haven't said this in a while, I was researched for the role. That movie ended in the way exactly what was going on in my life at that time. I was putting a team together, and one of my lines, one of my quotes was put in the movie at the end. But I spoke with the director. I was researched for the role, and yeah, exactly like that movie. I've been doing this 20 years. I've been doing this I've been out here every night for 20 years. But yeah, kind of like the movie Nightcrawler, without the obvious Hollywood embellishment. No, I didn't get a writing credit for the quote. I did not get a writing credit.
Central IC from Metro. Would you like to put this back on 7?
Basically, yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal played me. At least that's what I told people. And that's what I told people in the deposition. Somebody thought Nightcrawler was their idea, and they're suing the company that made Nightcrawler. And I was subpoenaed for a deposition about it all. So, yeah, it's deposed. Hollywood made a movie about me. And Jake Gyllenhaal played me, or Hollywood made a movie about my job. And Jake Gyllenhaal plays me. Kind of. Alright, so I'm gonna park up here, and I think I'm gonna say goodbye because I really don't want to fix my mount anymore, and I'm satisfied with what we've done tonight. So thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you everybody for supporting me, supporting the channel, supporting the team, supporting the show. Basically, thanks for the support. All right, everyone. Remember, tomorrow is promised to no one. Hug your loved ones. Later, losers.